never back. No, that's the wrong one. That's for later on. Sorry.
You know it's all spontaneous and improv, right?
Yeah, yeah. I was entranced by the delicious dynamic of this dream's extreme circumstance. Coolly, we took a chance, advanced, and strayed off the yellow brick road. Soon, we came across two unicorns vibesing, whining and dining with a trippy toad, proudly posing perched on a sycamore stool. He was the master of a cavernous hall. It was fashioned totally from emerald green ice, seductive yet suspicious. It shimmered in the moonlight, whilst three squillion, screaming blind mice spontaneously regained sight. They vowed out loud to rewrite the noxious nursery rhymes designed by Esmeralda-type elders. The type of rhymes that in next to no time could darken the bright sights of infinite innocent children, upholding the myth, continuing continuously the circle in circle. There was no debate in this dream between nature and nurture, nature and nurture. Now all this was watched as he pranced by the lord of the dance. Boogie he was, bogling in his kingdom. A land famed for mermaids that taught synchronized swimming to myriad Virgin Mary women. Now they, apart from prey, love to hold seances with 9 Nyabingi rusters, whose only possessions in the whole wide world were 900 chillums. Artifacts hand-carved by Diane Dody's mythical unborn son Prince Abdullah William, who loved to spend his nights with his cousin Quasimodo discussing the relative value of stockings and tights. Relative value, relative value, relative value of stockings and tights. Thank
you. I'm going to perform a poem about pornography. And it's called Poor Tots. But it actually comes in 2 parts. There's a reply to it, so where you think it ends, it might not. I remember there was loads of porn. I was too young for a horn, and my thorn was nowhere near prick-like. But I remember the pages, front, middle, back, and the ads. We knew our ages made looking quite bad, but I remember there was no effort to hide them. No warning that we were too young to know what goes on inside them, and I remember they were everywhere. Magazines scattered, no upload to the net, click and share. This was old school porn. Black and blue, razzle, escort, them ones on the top shelf that them men all reached for. And I remember my cousins, 4 years younger than me, but with eyes to see the glossy mags on the floor they played on, under the bed they slept on, belonging to the dad they came from. And I remember my cousin 4 years older, and the dead arms he received from my uncle just below the shoulder. You see, quiet he got, and older he became. The damage was done, with only one to blame. And I remember a computer with young boys playing football games and fighting games, and then they end up staying, and I can remember it was a Commodore 64 that kept us up all night. And downloading porn on that would have took all too long for the man who shows how strong he is by bullying little boys. So on the floor they lay and stayed for years. And I can remember flicking through and seeing girls filled with tears, and I haven't gone back since I remembered the worst, because I know I will send my cousin's dad to the Semo in the back of her. But first, I need to know there's none of him in me. That's why I pull a pen to the page instead of my willy. I'm the cousin 4 years older, with bruised arms and access to unlimited pornography. But it was the split lip that caused the controversy. Police examiners poking and prodding me. 240 injuries caused to my body, but it was the bruises in my head that caused me the most difficulty. You see, I always thought it was me in the wrong, you thick fuck, little dick, specky mong. So best to be quiet. Head down, stay invisible. You fucking prick, you made me fucking miserable. Crying at parties in front of my friends. You see, they were normal. All happy, all loved, well bred, but it turns out I'm the lucky one. I've got friends, I've got family and loved ones, and your kicks and your punches and your insults, they hurt me once, but now I strive and I achieve and I push myself on. And I look at you now, You sack of shit, poor excuse of a man. And I laugh to myself, yeah? I'm living my life, because I can.
Thank you.
I'm going to merge together two poems. And it's my hatred of a hierarchy society in which we still live. In a roundabout way. Cut to, there's a man on a bus, his body's swaying, he may as well be laying on the floor. His left eye wants to sleep, his right to chat, his left leg moves and his right arm lifts his body and he stumbles across the moving carriage. Mind if I sit here? He doesn't wait for an answer as he falls into a suited young woman. Bemused, she nervously nods. He plods his arse on the seat next to her, his fat head swinging towards hers. You want benefits? No. Why not? Because I don't need to be. Yeah, many don't, but it makes sense to be, innit? Got a job then? Yes. What do you do? I work as a hotel receptionist. Oh, so you sit on your ass all day answering phones. Sick. I take reservations. Speaking to people you don't even know so the fat bastards can rent these rooms that they don't even know. Do you own your own? No. What's did you rent then? Is it from like a private landlord or something? Yes. Oh no! So you're working all day and then the money you're making is being thrown away in a place that isn't even yours. Oh. Hey. You know what? You look a bit tired. Tomorrow call in sick. Take yourself down the video shop and get yourself an ice cream. That's what I did today and look at me smiling. Folk seemingly shameless throwing towels in for the dole, though truth be told the laughing lot of those not aiding, conforming to taxes, it's undignified stupidity. As they're throwing flavourless fornication over his flawed beauty, all he can do is look on. As twilight-driven teens fruitlessly finger on his dry corners, all he can do is stare. He used to care, but now he doesn't dare, he just stands. It's a bit of a pitting, it's definitely a riddle, as is where the fuck are the rebels? Are they being held in contempt? Or have they given up, contented in the falling snow while eating your nan's Sunday roast? Now, not to boast, but my Aunt Vera's holds 3 stars above ye all. The ears rise and the tears fall, the once rebelled failing to fly, falling over their beer bellies with words such as tomorrow floating about the kitchen. They've nothing on you though. I'd love to know how it feels up there in your gold-plated globe, hold above his dry pavement with a panoramic view of those below. These idolised boasts and teardrops, they fall from eyes only through choosing not to glance. You do not see. Your commissioned statuesque beauty painted upon a face, squeezed out of a dark hole 50 years previous to this here date. Empty manifestos, they disappoint, a budding system drawn to castrate. Now hope, that meets devastation, causing delusional woes to repeat, and a crepe de jour awaits your arrival. Unruly massed ranks hypnotised through lifeless emotion, and thee, breadwinner, stores a block of tinsel beneath the couch in case times get tough. Well, times are tough. Times are tough if you let them be, that is, but don't. Where are the rebels? That's right, they're holed up in your nan's kitchen. Hibernate with joy and smile, laugh till your stomach forms a hole, though in doing so behold. Try not to stop taking control, don't be held in that state of contempt. Regenerate and ply your fucking eyes open to life.